Hello friends, welcome back. I'm Alisa Abdullaeva and I'm here to help you to create harmonious relationship between a man and a woman. And this video is for you single moms. And if you watch this video till the end, I have a special gift for you ladies. Ladies, please understand that you cannot just date any man. What if this man not gonna have a great relationship with your children? Please understand that this is a deal breaker. If your children doesn't like this man, your kid's not gonna be happy. And let's be honest, do you think you will be happy? Not at all. And so you gotta find a man who either have his own kids, likes kids, or want to have children. Otherwise, it is a deal breaker for you. Because again, if your children don't get along with the man that you're dating, they're gonna be miserable and you will be miserable as well. And now I wanna answer 3 fundamental questions. When is the right time to tell a man that you have a children? You do want to tell a man that you have kids, but how makes a huge difference. First of all, when you're going on a date, you gotta go on a date with this light-hearted attitude that yes, you're a single mom, but it's not a big deal. Because the moment a man asks you, have you been married? Do you have children? And you feel embarrassed and ashamed, he's not gonna accept your kids if you can't accept that yes, you are a single mom. So you cannot share about your children like this is you having AIDS or HIV or something is wrong with you. Or you cannot have an attitude that he must like your kids, like having this dominant, controlling, and righteous attitude. Because you had bad experiences, don't take these negative experiences from the past and dump it on your date. So how then can you really talk about your children and let him know that you have kids? The easiest way, when you're on a date, you can ask him, by the way, I'm just curious, do you have children? And he'll say, yes, I have 2 sons. And then you can say, oh, great, how old are they? What's their names? He'll share, and then you say, and I have 2 daughters. And now you have something in common and you're light about it. There's not a big deal. Kids are your joy. Kids are your extension of you. So this is the way you can handle this uncomfortable topic for you. A second way, you can even tell that you have kids before meeting a guy. Because if he doesn't like kids, it's a deal breaker for you. So he asks you out, he say, oh, let's meet on Friday at 7 p.m. And you can say, I actually can't meet you on Friday at 7 o'clock. I have to pick up my daughter from swimming class or gymnastics. And this way you're letting him know that you have a daughter. And he'll say, oh, how about then Saturday at 6 p.m.? You say, sure, that will work. And this way he knows that you have a daughter. You already shared that. Now, the second thing, ladies, please understand that you cannot have sex with a man until you introduce them to your children. Why is that? Because the moment you have sex with a man, you get attracted to him and you get attached to him. And guess what? Then you will try to pressure your children to like him because you already like him. And so the children not gonna have a free will and confidence and authenticity to really share that they actually don't like this guy. I hope that for majority of you, that if your kids don't like a man, that this will be a deal breaker and you're gonna move on, and not that you're gonna pressure your children to like this man. Hope, ladies, you don't have this attitude towards your kids. When can you actually introduce your children to a man? First of all, not until you get an exclusive relationship with him. An exclusive relationship happens usually after 4 months, when a man developed his feelings for you. If you want to know 6 stages how to create a happy and lasting relationship with a man, and more about the stage called exclusive dating, it's a stage number 4, please watch this video. There's 6 parts to it, and you can learn about 6 stages that a man goes through and what you are going through while you're dating. And so you cannot introduce until this mark. And then how do you actually introduce children to a man? Please don't make it official where you have to go to a restaurant, dinner, or cafe, or to the park, or to the movies, because this is gonna feel very awkward to your children and to this man. He will try to play around, how to get your kids to like him. And also it's gonna be awkward for children. It has to be less than 3 minutes. Maybe he just can stop by and bring you a pizza and you can quickly introduce them. Hello, how are you doing? This is John, and bye. That's it. Less than 3 minutes. The second time, it could be 5 minutes. The third time, it could be 10 minutes. So they comfortably and slowly getting to know each other. One of my friends, long time ago, made a huge mistake. She was a single mom. She met a guy who was a single dad, and they decided to go to Mexico together. He had 2 kids, she had 2 kids, and she thought that this will be a great idea for kids to play together, have a great time on the vacation, but it stopped working the moment they actually got to the airport. They disliked each other, and this vacation turned to hell. So ladies, do not make these mistakes. Be wiser and just be patient until you get to know this guy really and fully, and wait until he develops his feelings for you. When you get approximately to the 4th and 5th months, when he is ready to do anything for you, he listens to you. He is paying for your lunches and concerts and dinners, and ideally you even want to get engaged to this guy before you introduce your children to him. And then, also a big sign for you, if your man doesn't accept your children, he doesn't love you. He's just there to get laid and have sex. But otherwise, if he doesn't love the extension of you, which are your children, this man is not there for commitment and serious relationship. So be cross, no, and move on. Now, another thing, some men and some women feel that it's your obligation to take care of your children. But ladies, maybe your husband passed away, your ex-husband. Maybe you did not even marry and you have these children. And your children need a father figure. Maybe they're only 5 and 7 years old. And so this man cannot treat them that they're just dogs and cats running around the house. And you feel that it is only your responsibility to take care of them financially, emotionally, and physically. A lot of men out there now, weak-minded men, feminine men, they don't want any responsibility, and they say, well, it's your children and they have their father, let them take care of it. No, ladies, a man who truly loves you will love you and accept your children, and therefore he will build a great relationship with them. Maybe he's not gonna be even like a father to them, but he at least gonna be a great friend to them. Because every time a man gonna punish them, complain about them, gossip about them, it's gonna hurt you. And so that's why you gotta build a really great relationship with him before sleeping with him. This is very clear, because the moment you'll sleep with, you will be attached, and then you're just going to pressure your kids to like this man as well. And this is a big no-no. Choose wisely. 60% of the men not going to be interested in you because you have children. But men who have children in their past, who like kids, are the men that you should be dating. And so the pool of the men that you should be attracting is not 100%, but only 40%. And that's fine, because there are men who adore kids and gonna be a good friend or father figure to them. And so please know that no, it is not just your responsibility to feed your kids and to talk to your kids and guide your kids. It's his responsibility as well, because he loves you and he loves your children, even though it's not from him. And now I want to share that I have a special gift for you. This Sunday, I'm going to be leading a program called How to Make a Man Responsible in a Relationship. Because we see in the modern society, we have a lot of men who are now don't know how to provide. They don't know how to protect you and your children, and they definitely are not leaders. And so ladies, I will be teaching you how to date properly so you can attract this man, and also how to make a man courtship you so that he will call you, he will text you, he will ask you out, and then you will be choosing which man you're gonna choose to have a committed relationship. And secondly, if you're already in a relationship or married and you do 50-50, living like roommates, he pays bills and you pay bills, he pays half for apartment and you have pay for apartment or mortgage, that's also a deal breaker in my world. So I'll be teaching you how you can guide, inspire, and motivate your man to become actually a masculine man who provides, leads, and protects you and your children. And I'll be giving you 50% discount to this program if you'll reach out to me before Friday. So visit my website, contact me, join my free feminine circle that I lead bi-weekly. And once every 3 months, I lead a program, 3.5 hours program about relationship, marriage, or dating. And this particular program is about how to make a man responsible in a relationship. So I look forward to having you in the program this Saturday at 11 a.m. US Eastern Time for 3 to 3.5 hours long. With that said, I wish you happiness, my friends. Namaste.